All right, y'all. It seems like y'all want me to go through some torture. It's the first thing I thought about. There's a rap record for everything, okay? For every thought. Some rapper has mentioned it, made a song about it. That's the beauty of hip hop. When you listen to hip hop long enough, these shits be swimming in your mind. You know what I mean? So, anyway.
You know,
So being humble, True Mass on the track. Shout out to True Mass.
like that, you know. Been in this rap game for like the past 4 bullets now.
This is
you
my
know,
shit.
Doing big.
Yeah.
I done peeped a lot of cats come through. Courageous cats, stray cats, top cats or top hats. You know what I'm saying? But it all boiled down to this. We talking
Lyrics, rhymes. I want to hear the rhymes, Joey, you know?
Who the best?
I don't know.
Check it. Flame on, I rain fire when Johnny storm. I'm shocking like wild wire. You have been warned. I prolong this next chamber to make it strong and prove all them doubters wrong. Killing them softly with this song. Adding on. Let them toes get they tag on. Dead men run no marathon. On my ship shooting that gift, knowing he snitched on the telethon. Running the flip, sinking the ship. Get back what his mother gave him. Mother made him and now she can't even save him. Johnny blaze him, send him to his final resting. Back to the essence, faces of death, the final lesson.
Torture. See, listen, rap's supposed to make you make them faces and shit. That's what you guys don't like. Rap is about feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to make you move and you make your faces and shit like finals of that, the final lessons, the torture. Like, that's supposed to be hip hop. Now everybody's mad boring. Anyway. Let's see what these motherfuckers is talking about, okay? Alright.
It's Shine Down, man. Red Bull Spiral.
Right? Some difference in Shine Down, Red. Now, you already know how I feel about these dudes. The best rapper of all these, in my opinion, is Absoul. Right? By default, almost. But I don't listen to you. Really, I'm not a fan of all of them, but Absoul does have a couple songs that I actually like, and from once in a while I will bump. I don't bump Joey Badass at all. I don't bump Big Sean at all. Okay, so there you go. These are the forgotten rappers. So they got them all together into one cipher who will spit some, because obviously if they did it individually, no one would give a fuck, right? But you bring all the forgotten rappers together. It's like, oh, what's going on? Anyway, I'm sorry. Let's go.
Absoul, Joey Badass. Me first, fuck it. Hey, you going nowhere fast, but from your view you could never tell. No wonder, cause you live your life based on a carousel. You bums could probably teach a master class on taking L's. You did. If you wake up hating life, then you hate yourself.
Damn, that's how you feel, bro?
You see, most niggas crack under pressure, but I'm a natural. The thing about living by the gun is you shouldn't have to. And if you can't reach for peace, I hope you have to. A lot of y'all my seeds, I see Janae should have had you. A lot of y'all confused tough skin for
There's
having...
no vibes here, yo. There's no vibe. The beat's weak. Like, the camera is sort of the panorama thing. And, Big Sean's dressed nice. Again, this is what y'all care about, right? Y'all get fooled by this shit. Oh, okay, yeah, Big Sean, the braids is on point, whatever, right? He's looking good, so it makes sense. But trust me, just try to listen to this shit without the visuals, and this shit is fucking dull as fuck. Okay? Music is supposed to stand on its own. Never forget that. Okay? On its own, it's supposed to sound amazing. And then you add the lit visuals on top. That's like the cream on, the icing on the cake. And the incredible visuals can really push it to the next level. But if it doesn't even sound good, I'm trained on this kind of shit. A lot of the newer cats, I would argue, aren't, because they grew up in a world where rap is so visual and so, I'm talking about literally marketed. And there's so much video and stuff pushed at you. But, we grew up in the days hearing radio freestyles. We grew up listening to people we didn't even know what the fuck they look like. I heard Rakim. I didn't know what the fuck Rakim looked like. He was just dope to me. I didn't know who he was. I don't know where he was from. I heard that shit when I be on the mic. That's the first time I ever heard Rakim. Actually, no, that's not the first time. The first time I ever heard Rakim was Sip the Juice. I know I got enough to go around. And it takes place uptown, right? Like maybe like a year before. Remember I told you, like 97, 98. And I had no idea it was even an old song by then. Because the shit was fire. right? Anyway, that's a bit of a detour, but let's get back to making actual quality freestyles music, okay? Not just, a look, right? Trying to create a little cult of your own, right? Based on how much of a dweeb you are. You're a certain type of dweeb. Y'all wanted me to react to this. This is what comes to my mind, okay? Let's go.
Tattoos, but that's what 6 cents is for, like when you add 2. Plus they gon' try to discredit you when you black too. The drop jams 1 diamond, but my favorite is Angie Stone. My drive back, that bitch on cruise control like Katie Holmes. Been flipping out in this bitch since it was camera phones. Know you great when you uncomfortable in your comfort zone. Grave digger. How niggas even want my name on they tombstone?
Yeah, your name.
Seems to me you want A.
This is trash. But you know what I think is so interesting about Big Sean? Big Sean raps like, yo, I got, like, niggas really don't want it. I'm that guy, It's very J. Cole-ish in that regard, right? Where both of these niggas then got bars like that. They don't have the vocal delivery. They don't have the presence. And if someone really came to them with some shit, they would fold. That is the same vibe, okay? Let's go.
Don't be one of them niggas that read the room wrong. Spit like believe me, I'm more than hungry. Way more unique. Have power before the money. Or the hell you know that I'm the dopest one on overdose. You wanna hold it, notes like holding notes. You gotta go for broke, so I only proceed for proceeds. Been a go since the goatee and pound chains and teaser hats. I even made the goat cheese. Just imagine all the other shit you don't see. I'm coming and killing, destroying the feeling, I'm pulling the feeling, the boy tripping on me, but I step on the home like I'm feeling Detroit. B.I.G. minus the east and west beef. From the down, you gotta kiss me from right to left cheek, little bitch. Yeah, and your wife, he said I was gonna wash you, nigga. And I took it easy, man.
Man, I told you that in confidence, big bro. You had to do me like that, man. Come on. Hey, man, fuck it. Let me remove the cap. My lady told me somebody told me that my career was in the trash. Something about missing my window or something. I wanted to laugh and shatter the glass he was referring to. Cause he ain't got a clue of what I turn into when I enter the booth. Neither do I, but I do know that kryptonite is not an issue. Plus the cable be navy blue. You stuck in the lowest lane, it ain't a murderer plane. And I'm rather faster than Burner's vein. Anyway, respect the gang in them.
Okay.
Your paper thin, featherweight,
Yeah.
and your paper thin.
Okay. This used to actually bug me a little bit of Rap City back in the day. If you're supposed to be freestyling, okay, and your man's is completing the bars for you, right? Or in the background, like they know already what, like, it breaks the illusion. Like completely. Because it's like, oh, especially when the shit is not that hot. It's like, y'all rehearse these garbage ass bars? Like, no, if it's like the craziest bar, like the craziest rhymes ever, and your mans know them and some shit, and they interject here and there, and then it's like, it's kind of forgivable because it's like, yo, these bars are so fire, y'all had to have heard this before. I put this out. This is some heat. But if it's whack bars and your boy's like, completing the sentences for you, it's like, oh, this is corny. This is theater. This is Elif Zaggin. This is that, musical theater Hamilton shit that casuals love. But hip hop niggas look at it like, this is corny. We ain't got time for this, okay?
Like you never been. You don't pay what you win. Fuck is you even saying? Even if you was related to Shabba, you wouldn't make rank. On my mama, your men of honor just made plank. Huh? The rule is back. In fact, I never left. In which case, Joey, you put me in a sticky predicament.
I did.
I had to show solidarity to my syndicate.
Come on, so.
Nah, you know anybody can get it in such a way that it'll make any position conflicted. But listen,
solidarity to my syndicate. That's okay. That's not a decent bar. Again, it's alright.
The 47 still on my tricep. Pass the pot, let me scale it. I'm quite the chef. Pro era, the masters that ain't never incorrect.
That's
but it's
right.
still TDE till 3000 and forever. Light was heavy and Ray definitely stepped. But this is hip hop, we still on that. It was healthy for the sport, sticking to the rules, keeping it competitive. Just be lucky that Soul ain't stepping in. All of y'all would have had to shoot.
Real.
The boat with the ocean view, you know what I came to do. Hey, Sean, let me get the hat again. And ask Nene who her favorite rapper is. I had to do it, Fred.
Yeah, whatever. That's cute, nigga. Nah, look.
was cute. Yeah.
The caution, the bar name seem to caution. I spit fire as arson. They don't want war with the Martian. They sending their troops at the general, but I'm the one who absolute. They obsolete, can't compete cause I'm too elite. Trying to spark a match, but they simply lacking the heat. Blasphemy, I don't need no one to blaspheme. Charge it to the game, call that shit a catastrophe. This ruler's back, they been trying to measure up. Look, my name ain't Rick, but I talk slick, no pressure, love. And I ain't taking no words back, I'm an all that. This ain't gotta turn to nothing else, let's keep it all rap. First off, I could never hate the West Coast, but since niggas coming for Joe, fuck it, then let's go. Niggas must have forgot what I said on control. There's still a bunch of sensitive rappers in their pajama clothes, I guess. This ain't
Whatever, man. This is so boring. You know, I think Method Man's daughter could murder all these niggas on the freestyle. It's all willing to bet on it. I don't know, man. This is boring. This is mad boring, yo. Anyway.
No East versus West, I just think that I'm the best. As a matter of fact, I know these bars could put bad boys on death row. Kinda crazy how Shook and Puff in jail though. Yo, I was at the party, but I never seen a freak on. Instead of battle rap on stage, showing his cheeks on. Fuck type of time these niggas be on. Ain't no daylight saving, no sunshine, it won't be long. It's a thin line between the trolls and the weirdos. I'm clowning for attention, but wearing masks like Hero. See through your raps, clear puff. Get your ass capped, trying to fuck with the PRO. I ain't worried about son, this world revolve around mine. You ain't no Copernicus.
This
nigga.
shit is so monotone. Swagless. Swagless, man. Swagless. Rhythmless. This is all Eminem shit.
You move on my time. Told you I would let you shine. Give you space to coexist. Cause when I playing it in lines, now they like getting eclipsed. Supernova over, no, I gotta keep it lit. Make the conversation shift. Every time I talk my shit, it's written in the constellations of script.
What the fuck is this guy doing? Nigga, you're supposed to rap. You don't talk. Where's the flow? Where's the rhythm? Where's the groove?
Playing it in lines, now they like getting the ground mine. You ain't no Copernicus, nigga, you move on my time. Told you I would let you shine, give you space to coexist. Cause when I playing it in lines,
You and the Copernicus space exists. What?
now they like getting eclipsed. Supernova over, no, I gotta keep it lit. Make the conversation shift. Every time I talk my shit, it's written in the constellations.
It's written. You already started your new bar? That's offbeat as fuck. I'm sorry.
Script, I'm like years ahead, they just trying to catch the drift. Every time I ask them, hey yo, no fly zone, say, oh, is that right? I ain't gotta book no flight, I'm still gon' pack light. I'm over heads like a carry-on, ain't even checked yet, I'm done playing. I popped out like a cassette deck, respect that. They hanging on every bar till I'm hang tight. Get your muscle up, or you think a step in the swing right. I'm up early on the grind, I shine through the late night. I ain't gotta lose no sleep to break daylight. Shouldn't give you niggas time of day, but fucking shine a light on them, I'm a lightweight. Now how can I say this all in a nice way? If you need the attention till top, you gotta pay. Look, I said what's a little pup to a canine? It's game time. I ain't green on the defensive, I'm on my dream on. Empty out the clip on your whole clip when I aim on. I'm catching collaterals, hit you all at the same time. How the fuck one now?
Look at these niggas dressing up for freestyles and shit. Think about you so raw. You see how like rappers become mad corny and shit?
Nigga, whole state home. What you mean, bro? What you mean? I told you about them, bro. Bro, niggas
Told
just,
you, bro. You gotta respect the
bro,
game.
niggas just taking shots at me, bro. Bro, taking shots at
You
me.
shot first, bro.
I mean, I was just shooting in the air, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get y'all attention, man.
Hey, shooter's gonna shoot. Okay,
Y'all niggas is up right now,
Hey,
man.
hey, big 4-7.
It's
all
lovely.
that. You feel me?
It's lovely.
Come on.
You know that. Low bird.
That was terrible. But you know the thing is, yo, let me see if I can find this damn freestyle. This was a classic one. With Dime, Shine Diamond, and so on. Yo, outside of Bodega in Staten Island. So listen, this is the thing, right? To me, if you ask my opinion. Okay. The idea. I'm gonna make a bold statement here. But to me, if you're gonna videotape a freestyle, right? The idea of a freestyle was, to me, whether it be on the corner or like you come into Hot 97, whatever, you spit a freestyle. Well, again, things are visual now. So, of course, because things are visual, you do have to kind of dress up. Again, it's all about the fashion, the look, as opposed to the actual music. But my point is, I was clowning Joey for like overdressing for a fucking freestyle, right? Because at the end of the day, it makes it too artificial. Part of the dopeness of a freestyle is almost like, especially like for example, Method Man, right? Staten Island. It's almost like you just caught him in. It's like basically you happen to be in Staten Island and you see Method Man on the corner. He's hanging out with his boys and he's like, "Here, I got some bars for you." And just in case, let you know right now, don't step up, don't come through right here because you're gonna get bodied, right? But he's in his natural element. You feel me? So there's nothing really superficial about it, and that's why this kind of stuff, it still lasts, right? And this is a cappella.
The last days, what the blood is we dealing with. To Johnny Blaze, grab your pistol. Teflon, mega bombs, and heat-seeking missiles. Time to go to war, shit's official. The Mike Stalker, only if you can understand it. The Skywalker, that be leaping over planets. Pain, got that ghetto blood in my vein. Spread it through my kin, confess my sins and blame. Society for unawareness. Fuck the president. He don't represent the ghetto resident. Recognize food within the black code.
I haven't seen this shit in years and I remember the bars. Niggas used to say shit that you would fucking remember. I haven't seen this in years.
The revolution been in effect. Pull up your shoe. Utilize your third eye. It be in my eye now. Choose who gotta die. Him every time. Decaying stallion. Now hold on. Like diamond stud medallions and so on.
Hey! No, that's charisma, my dude. So anyway, the point is, he's in his element, right? He's not. Now again, of course, it's a different era where it was all grungy and that was kind of the vibe anyway. But the point is, if you're doing a freestyle and you're just kind of in your element, it's cool. But when you start overdoing it and you're dressing up, right, and it's all this super glitzy and it's just a freestyle, you're doing too much. Anyway, now let's listen to some of these lame disses because you guys asked me. I know this shit's gonna be lame. I haven't even. Because it's Joey Badass. I don't, this is a guy I don't listen to, right? So let's try Real Hip Hop Fans Rejoice, right? This is one of those bot-like comments, right? Said by Ramaj. Yeah, that's a hip hop ass name if I've ever heard one. Okay, no disrespect. Okay. Like, yo, I'm giving my unfiltered thoughts. Okay, listen. Again, hip hop is for everybody, okay? Hip hop, it truly, like, I love hip hop heads. I love to interact with hip hop heads from all over the world because hip hop is global, okay? With that said, there's a shit ton of casuals, and it's getting kind of boring at this point when they inject their opinion. Anyway, this is, like this guy, this is rap. This is real hip hop fans. Like, what? Like, what the fuck you know about real? Anyway. Do you even know black people? Like, anyway.
These niggas must forgot, man. Hey, yo, y'all niggas must forgot, man. Y'all niggas done fucked up now, man. You know what I'm saying? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Y'all niggas thought this was, man. Yeah. Nigga, fuck a 20v1.
Okay, so Kirk Knight made this beat. Kirk Knight made... I'm trying to think of a beat that he made that I actually liked. He did Plain Jane? Is that the second Dick song? Ride with the Mob. This is okay. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't know Kirk Knight made that beat. That's hilarious. And then they go to Joey Badass. Like, how's that possible? Like, how do you let... Because Kirk Knight is like his crew, right? This to me is like... How do you let your boy's best beat that he's ever made slip out of your fucking crew and go to freaking ASAP? That just shows me that like maybe Joey's ear is not as great, respectfully, which is one reason I don't listen to Joey. I don't like his beats. So let's go.
Nigga, I'll take anybody. Take all y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas won. Look, the days is numbered like days of summer. Rain or shine, I'ma bring that thunder. You talking like I can't see light. Yeah, okay. The question is, it me v you or you v Ray? Either way, these L's keep it passed out. Lights off when I black out. Swerving in the lane with me, better crash out. You niggas lightweight, I swear I ain't even maxed out. No matter what stage they put you on, you still assed out. The thirst for attention is sad. Nothing you could say could take away that such shit you said on Vlad. I would say, I'ma get on your ass, but you might like that.
smoking all you niggas in the blunt. This the light pack, the irony for months. They told Joey to fight back. Now every punchline, they need a clutch and an ice pack. Was silly with the uppercuts, video proof. Fuck y'all niggas still tweeting for. Get in the booth, I'm really the truth. Y'all better all be calling the truth. Better yet, get the general. I'm killing his troops. I put the last nigga in a body bag. Now I just spun back to get his dog tag. Thought I told y'all, niggas ain't fucking with me rhyme for rhyme. They ain't war ready, they more ready for Comic-Con. Who wanted with the rap phenomenon? Take a number, fall in line. I'ma get through this.
This is a lot of nothing. Let's see here. Because the plot is now thicker than Vivica. Okay, it's terrible. It's terrible. Okay, so I'm just gonna read these bars because I don't want to hear Joey's grating voice. What's Loaded Lux saying? Let's hear it. Let's see if I can skip to Loaded Lux.
Put it on wax, you know it's lit. Hold a minute. This bitch skateboarding and doing tricks. On my shoeing. I was just at Jordan with the kickflip. What we doing? East to the west. That's crossroads for you whenever we intersect. Line for line and hashtagging. Same about good kids or badasses. It's when punks who talk like they want it don't have that. It's for the palace, pour the chalice. I'm a king, you a chalice. It's light work. And my aura on Aurora Borealis. You know the challenge. Hype me up. Nigga, I want all the value.
This is trash. Loaded Lux, this is trash. I was never a Loaded Lux guy. But I will say, though, Loaded Lux had this one song. It was about his child or something like that. And I think it was like the best thing he ever made. What was the name of that damn song? He rhymed over the, like, Inception beat. Let me try and find it. My Little Man. That's what it was. I think it was called My Little Man. Yeah.
Hold up. I tried to give you the large picture. Hold up, man. He gonna get this work. He gonna get this work.
He probably couldn't get this clear, but
Yo, Pops wasn't no gangster.
I thought it was.
He was just another lost nigga.
This was okay. This is all right, but it was a decent flip.
And if the stars, God's eyes on the planet, heaven plan them on me, planet in the hammock, daydreaming, thinking about my little man. My little man. Gonna be given an advantage, time I train them out them pampers till I take them to a campus. Let me raise him to be Samson, stronger giving chances. Little manners, saying please, saying thank you, little manners. He's getting older, never over. I can't always be a chauffeur, but leave him something to show for. It helps to play the game when you got someone there to coach you. I hold your shoulder to shoulder, bring us a little closer, cause I want you. Not cause I'm supposed to. This true love, yeah, this what I live for. I'm raising you, you raising me up, can I live for it? My little man.
Yeah, let's go.
My little man. And still my head high with my back against the wall. And I be standing tall till I fall. I give my all, y'all, for my little man. You hear me, big man?
Hey. So this, you know, I'm not a hater, man. If you make great shit, you make good shit. Even if it's decent, I'm gonna be like, that was decent. You know what I mean? So anyway, skip past all that. So Vaughn apparently clapped back. I don't know who Vaughn is. I'm gonna be honest with you. So that's the whole thing about these disses. It's a way for people to get their clout up. Oh, okay, it's TDE? Oh, no wonder. So this is his opportunity to get heard, I guess. Well, let's hear. Okay, all these people getting headshots. Still referencing old shit that I grew up on, GoldenEye. Okay, it's all good. Let's go.
They done let that nigga off that casting couch. They let that nigga out. That fucking slide through the kitchen.
The couch. Okay, that's a bar early. That's a bar early. Okay, let me see what this nigga's talking about. They let Joey off the casting couch. That's crazy. All right, let's let's go.
Shit, yeah. Johnson and Johnson.
Holy shit, it got get back on Troy and ain't say shit. Heard he out here begging for Dot. I let the case spit get smacked down, thinking re-wrestling with all them Ray flips. Little shots ain't hurt Vaughn Wick, I'm in the Matrix. Electrician, oh, he out here flexing with his power check. Had a nigga pushing up daisies, it's a flower set. Trooping with this nigga, then why y'all ain't deployed? I heard you was sliding, no Diddy, but won't slide for your. I was signed for 5 years and got blocked by COVID. You was signed for like 20 and still ain't got motion. You had legends.
Facts. Oh my god. No, that's a bar. You were signed for like 20 and still ain't got motion. I was signed for 5 years and got blocked by COVID. Fact. You were signed for like 20 and still ain't got motion. Fact. That's a bar. That's some J takeover type shit. Okay? The hardest bars are the bars where you diss the person's career and their music. It's not about their girl or their family. We don't care about that shit. But if I diss the way you make your music and I expose how lame it is or how lame your career has gone, now you're saying some shit that makes me go, oh, right? This dude has been, how long has Joey Badass been around and no one cares about this dude's music? Right? Now, social media is the only reason this dude can even ever stay afloat on any level. But no one gives a fuck. This is why Joey's got to set up some disses for people to even... When was the last time you heard me talk about Joey Badass? This guy has no motion. And again, I'm not saying this to be disrespectful because I don't get no points off of hating on people as people. I don't know these guys personally. I'm just a hip-hop fan, and I'm just tired of whack-ass artists and their music. Like... I would love for a whack rapper to hear what I'm saying and that inspires them to go make some hot shit. Like, Joey, if you're watching this shit, you know I don't like your shit. You can go and check the videos. I've made videos about your stuff. I liked Unorthodox. It was cool. Primo on the beat, right? Like, I'm going to give props where props is due. But if you got to... There's nothing you can do that will make you that dude unless you actually make great music. It's just a fact. Okay? You got to get back to this shit. You had legends in your corner and still turned out boneless. Oh, okay, all right.
Corner and still turned for like 20 and still ain't got motion. You had legends in your corner and still turned out boneless. Just a Forbes list miss with a bad boy bonus. Look, CJ got no hit, Kirk got no hit. You ain't got no hit, so Pro Era don't exist. TDE East, nigga, ain't that about a bitch? You got a label full of artists, every blog post skip. I'm a D1 crash out of...
Okay, now we're getting somewhere, okay? Again, I've said this is how you end it. Joey's getting killed right now, okay? Joey, I hate to say it, bro. I don't know who the fuck Vaughn is. You already know where I stand when it comes to TDE. But again, as I've told you, I don't have biases. This is why I'm the best reviewer in this rap shit. I really and truly don't. You know what I mean? Like, if you come with it, you say some bars. I'm not really feeling like Vaughn's delivery. It's kind of whatever. Right? It's not for me. But at least there's some bars here. This is the problem with the freestyle with Joey Badass, Big Sean, all that. The freestyle and those tracks. Not only was the vocals and the beats trash, but they ain't saying shit. So the bars are lame, right? Like, I give Vaughn a little credit. There's actually some bars here, right? You had legends in your corner and still turned out boneless? Oh, yeah. That's a whack rapper, bro. That's a really whack rapper. Real talk. You have legends in your corner. Because, again, cosigns mean a lot. They mean a lot. Right? You know how hard it is for a rapper to come out of nowhere and get an audience, especially now in a world where we're drowning in noise? It's really hard just to go from 20 listeners to 30 listeners, from 30 to 100, right? That is organic, real listeners. That is fucking hard. So when Primo comes out and is like, yo, I have this guy, I just made a beat for him, you have access to hundreds of thousands of listeners right off the bat. Okay? 50 millions of listeners right off the bat. And you still ain't got no motion? That's how you know your shit is corny. And, you know, at the time, usually when these things are being forced, it almost seems like have motion, but they don't really. It's very much it's of the moment, right? Like with that kind of like cosigns, you're supposed to be here for a long time if you really and truly were about that music shit. So he's saying some shit here.
I'm dummy as it gets. Indian street food, a nigga made it off the wrist. A nigga made it out of wheel, but my name ain't Jay Smith. Thinking I ain't got his number, bitch, he authorized the hit. Such words always coming from your lips. If you're standing next to Diddy, then you shouldn't mention Dick. Cause if they ever show that footage, you gon' have to bleed the fifth. I'm the nigga you should dread, I'm on your head, I'm Vaughn with. Them gay lines is out of pocket. I ain't never been at Diddy house. Soraya gon' be shocked when all that footage out. Couldn't get a Grammy and said, fucking nigga, put me on that casting couch. That's the type of dick licking shit you should be rapping about.
Big TDE, what you know about me? Gas tank on ER, beat crash out. Nigga tuck his tail in the Troy at beef. Now niggas talk street, but his credit is maxed out. Rap for 20 years, still ain't made big three. Now he went to TV cause he knew what you were cast out. Couldn't get a verse from the HOV. Now you at Diddy house and you putting your
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just say right off the bat, this is probably, again, not that this track is incredible like that, but this is the hardest diss I've heard in a little minute. Okay? In fact, I think this is the hardest diss that's come out in a year or two, at least. I can't think of the last actual diss. Fuck all that Drake Kendrick shit. That shit was terrible. That was like, it was big for nothing. It's already forgotten. No one gives a fuck. People will reference it constantly, oh, remember, like, when Kendrick won that battle, no one cares. Like, no one cares. No one's career was really damaged. Not, like, those songs, no real bars was said in any of that shit. Again, had Kendrick said, look, listen, I don't know. Like, again, I know how to diss Drake. Okay? Like, there are ways to diss him and not to make up shit about, like, who you were sleeping with. This is that corny shit, right? Ray is going for the fucking jugular. Like, what's up with that acting thing, by the way? Which is stuff that, by the way, hip-hop media should have really asked if they were being serious. But, hip-hop media is all about dick riding, right? So, because I remember at the time when Joey started to act and stuff and he wanted to go into it, I don't even think he's that great of an actor, respectfully. But, it was almost like that's what he really wanted to do all this time. So I was like, okay, so the acting was kind of like that's really what you wanted to do, but then you said you were rapping? Like, huh? But you're pretending to be a real hip-hop fan? Like, that's some vulture shit, right? So, was all this rapping and shit, like, was that all part of the casting couch? Was that all part of the audition for your actual career? Like, these are the real questions, and Ray Vaughn's putting it out there. So, yeah, now you're at Diddy house and you're putting your back down. That's... That hurt. That hurt. Pause. That hurts. Okay, let's go.
And after that for the control, fuck the clout chasing, nigga, why you giving up your hoe? Oh, you a badass, a bad boy, there you go. Trying to cook a fake beef cause Puffy call you Sloppy Joe? Fuck it, I'll be the Kendrick copy. Nigga, that's better than Bukkake's. Diddy sidekick, how you got something to say? At the freak off for a week and you was calling me gay? But for the spice it was Tekashi. And where was you at? Troy Ave entered the chat. Nigga, where was you at? You wasn't trying to say New York and put that shit on your back. It took a California nigga just to get you to rap. Brody poking out like pegs on a mongoose, I can handle bars. You been rapping 20 years straight, you work for Santa Claus. Secret handshakes and baby oil, yeah, we saw that. That's what he meant when he was saying he with all that. Light years ahead, your name doesn't come.
What's this, you work for Santa Claus? Oh, this, okay. I see this rap genius connotation here, right? This annotation. Let me do a little editing here. Or I should say, I'm telling you, bro, you guys got to email me. I know rap. Anyway, that's beside the point. This bar would have been crazy if he elaborated on who Santa Claus was. You work for Santa Claus and then say, extend the metaphors. I mean, I get it. I understand that it's supposed to be Diddy. Secret handshakes and baby oil, it's Diddy. I get it. But this is one of those things where you really got to show this motherfucker's an elf, right? Working for the big homie who pauses, whatever, into some weirdo shit. So, anyway, but it's okay. Let's go.
Of mine. Last time we gave a fuck about you was 1999. If I aim at your Big Apple, changes New York state of mind. Niggas
See,
playing.
and I'll argue he's right. He's right, but I didn't give a fuck about him then, you know. But I do agree with him to a certain extent because the marketing for 1999 was huge, and Joey kind of fumbled that shit because he was appealing to a whole. Because at that time, this is what 2011 when that 1999 mixtape came out. Which does anyone listen to that shit anymore? Really? Let's be honest. Does anyone really listen to that mixtape in full anymore? I'm gonna say no. No one gives a fuck, right? But at that time, there was definitely this hunger for some old school revival retro shit, which I thought was corny, frankly, and will always be corny to me because at the end of the day, hip hop moves forward, never backward. But yes, he came out with that mixtape. A lot of people talked about it at that time. I know a lot of some of the even guys older than me who were respectfully washed and they were listening. They were like, "Oh, Joey Badass." But I was like, "This guy's not gonna last," and I knew it. They were talking about Joey Badass and shit. I was like, ASAP, and they were looking at me like, "Huh, ASAP? You have to do new shit." Yeah, initially people are gonna sleep, even hate. But over time, people are going to see that you are actually that nigga. You've always been that nigga. That's how this goes. You gotta do new things. It's challenging, yes. It takes courage, yes. But the reward is not always immediate. It's down the line. Anyway.
With your name, that don't mean you play with mine, pussy. I know a guy from Brooklyn size that said you ran from real demands and wouldn't slide. Why? Nigga, you was supposed to shoot like GoldenEye. You at the crib with Ocean Eye. You should've put him close to God, but you not like that. The fuck made you think you close to Vine? I see that in your posture, you get posterized. CJ Fly dropped a disc too. Damn, for Pete's sake, poster guy. Pro era like a drop through speaker. Broken fried, just the old ass niggas getting mad at the up and coming. I revived your rap career, I'm why Joey buzzing. Nigga thought he was unique when he clearly wasn't. Had them matching haircuts, I know they up to something.
Big TDE, what you know about me? Gas tank on ERV, been a crash out. Couldn't get a verse from the HOV.
Now you at Diddy house and you putting your back down.
Oh, okay. Now Diddy's a fucking punchline that the people use for bars. Listen, at the end of the day, man, you can say what you want about Diddy, right? I'm happy to be here. Fuck y'all. The saga continues, bitches. G-Dub. I always love Diddy for that shit, okay? Diddy did some amazing shit in hip-hop. At the end of the day, you can't take that away from him, okay? All right, so that's that. Now let's listen to This Is Crash Dummy. This will be the last thing I play because I've already been speaking for quite a while. But the song continues, bitches. Okay, what's this nigga talking about? Because, I mean, that Ray Vaughn diss, I'll never really play it again. But, I mean, he's saying facts. He's saying some stuff that you're like, you know, again, I wish these guys could rap better. Because if he was able to rap better, he could literally, that could have been a classic right off the bat, right? If the vocal delivery was on point, that's it. You just made a classic. That's simple. You said some real shit over a dope beat, and you delivered it well. Boom, classic, instant. Because the chorus is actually pretty good and stuff like that, like in terms of it being a back down retread. But the voice makes this a one-time play, and that's it.
Joey chewing through shit.
Hey.
Nigga, Joey is chewing through. He chewing through shit.
Kirk on the beat. You believe in God, believe in TDE, nigga.
Tupac? I you know what I think is interesting? I've always said this, but I know that when it comes to all the rappers, especially those ones who are doing that retro shit, I'm like, I know these guys don't listen to anything outside of Tupac and Biggie. Or, you know, they listen to, and even Nelly. They know the most standard, Kanye, the most standard shit. Again, this is why ASAP was such a breath of fresh air, because ASAP I remember seeing an interview, and I've talked about this, where he was talking about, back in the 80s when there was the rapper and the DJ. And I was like, the fuck does this dude know about the 80s? Like, this guy was talking about this in 2011. I was like, I know hip-hop yams. Those guys are some hip-hop motherfuckers. Everyone else around in hip-hop you're talking about some frauds, really, in the grand scheme of things. It's like ASAP Mob, Drake, and his people to a certain extent, and that's about where it ends. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I'm like, oh, these people clearly listen to a lot of rap outside of just what was, on radio. So, anyway, let's go.
I said, it's about time, nigga. Goddamn, almost got sick of waiting like a bad doctor, nigga. I ain't got a lot of patience. Y'all niggas back on the clock, and anything past 24 hours is a shot clock violation. With the current situation, niggas just clickbait. How predictable, this the angle I was anticipating. And thank you for making it clear to me that I scared, but yeah, I was at the party, but I also soon top tier. In fact, we were talking about the same very plot here. Y'all niggas going outside, cause I'm the one on top tier. He said,
Hey Joey, I got this artist named Vaughn. I'd appreciate if you would really help me put him on.
I said, okay, top, but you know it's gonna cost you. You know I really want the one who elevated your walk. So I'm on these niggas head top, rise to the top like dreadlocks. So we got the whole rap game in a headlock. I'm letting no shots. I seen this whole shit from afar, the way I read that. Niggas can't walk on these shoes, dog, they dead stock. Lately been enjoying the perks, but I don't need pop. I pop out and show niggas how that whole niggas simultaneously aiming at least 4 niggas. How many more niggas is it really gonna take to drop you? They need it.
This is terrible. No, I have to see if I want to listen to the rest of these. Because this is just audio garbage. Once you got a daughter, see, this is. Oh, he's talking about. Oh, man, I don't care about any of this shit. What? Pandora's box. I do this shit for Big Pop and Pop Smoke. Okay, whatever. I know it's a tough pill to swallow. Take money. Yeah, that was terrible. Joey Badass is looking bad out here, man. All right, that'll be that. So, long story short, yeah, Ray Vaughn is the winner right now. I don't know anything about Ray Vaughn. Can't say I care for his vocals like that. Now, it's easy to diss Joey Badass. I mean, again, Joey Badass is not a good rapper on any level. So it's pretty easy. You're nobody, right? You're just some guy named Ray Vaughn no one knows about. So yeah, if you come out the woodwork, you have a lot more that's public information about who Joey Badass is. And again, you can diss his career and his music because he's put out a lot of stuff. Joey Badass, and this is the problem. This is the problem with entertaining disses from people that are not known. Because think about it, right? This is it's interesting because I remember there was this conversation back in the day in the 90s. It started to really become a thing where it was like, well, I don't freestyle for free without charging niggas for free. I don't freestyle for free without charging niggas a fee, and it'll cost you a brain cell just to cipher with me or some shit of cannabis. But my point is, in a way, people like in the underground were like, Nas is not gonna battle me, so he's not really hip hop. But it's like, you're nobody. Like, why the fuck would Nas battle you? You know what I mean? Like, you can diss Nas all day because he's visible, right? But we don't know who you are, and frankly, it's not like your rhymes are so crazy or your whole thing is like you're such a great rapper that it's like, oh yeah, I want to see you and these two people battle, because that is hip hop to a certain extent. If now again, when a person is unknown, they may be unknown to the public, but they have to be known in hip hop circles, right? That's kind of the point. When Super Nat and Craig G battled, they were known in hip hop circles. You have to be known, right? Because again, it's not really fair to have a battle where I'm known and no one knows who the fuck you are, unless that person is coming with some shit and they're gonna be known. If they really come with some heat, they're gonna be known in hip hop circles, right? So my point is, Joey Badass firing a diss record at some guy named Ray Vaughn who I've never heard, it's gonna not land because I don't know who the fuck Ray Vaughn is. But Ray Vaughn firing shots and being like, yo, Joey Badass is a casting couch. Casting, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's a great flip. It's crazy, but anyways, Joey Badass is on the casting couch because he's a whack rapper and shit and has no motion, despite having the co-sign of multiple legends. It's crazy work. You know what I mean? So automatically, Vaughn is gonna take the W. All right, I'm talking about this stupid shit long enough, man. I love y'all. Peace.